Welcome to another Blackout podcast, another video, another reaction.
Y'all already know, yeah?
With the gang now.
Come on.
Yeah, another video that was sent to us and, we're just going straight to it. No further ado.
Now I'll share with you what scares me the most. What scares me the most about marriage is the fact that men and women don't even look at marriage the same way. When women talk about marriage, it's a happy occasion. I'm getting married, I got my ring, I got my colors picked out, I got 4 of my fat friends to stand next to me. It's gonna be a beautiful day. No, their dress is ugly, mine is pretty. But it's not the same for the men. When men talk about marriage with our friends, it sounds like something you get diagnosed with. Did you hear what happened to Charles? No, what? He's getting married. No! I just seen him last week. When did he find out? She told him yesterday at dinner. Is there anything that we could do for him? No, the invitations already went out. There's nothing we can do.
But it's the kind of truth in it, though. Do you think about it, though? It is.
Definitely, it is. It's like, it's incredible how women has their own way when they see marriage, and how men has their own way when they see marriage. It's like, I remember, like, for example, not necessarily about marriage. It can be like, oh, my friend, have you heard, like, your friend now is together with another girl? Like, everybody be like, no way, who is this girl? It's like, is he ready? It's funny how we see marriage in a different way. I feel like women like the happiness, the wedding, how good it looks, which kind of dresses they will be wearing, which kind of ring they will be having, wearing on. So it's like, it's very different from men to women, definitely. Just I agree.
But obviously, like, a lot of times when it comes to marriage is that basically what I think is trying to say is that marriage isn't like the financial things aren't obviously a lot of couples now in in this day and age is they split the bill. Like when you want a traditional marriage, especially in African marriages, a lot of the expenses are on the man. And that's a hard thing.
I'll tell you, marriage today is not worth it.
It depends. No, man, it depends. It depends on how you do it. Like,
No, but listen, guys.
It depends.
Like, listen.
It depends. Marriage is beautiful.
It's not worth it. It's a headache.
I wouldn't say it is.
Look,
Every relationship is a headache. It's like you have to.
Okay, let me elaborate. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So she wants to pay the biggest wedding, yeah? Do you think it's about you?
That's what I'm saying.
But you
it's about
included.
her.
Exactly.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like.
Yeah, but you are included.
He's a participant.
Yeah. Exactly. Thank you.
He's a guest in his own wedding.
Thank you.
Come on.
But it's true though, like that.
Not fully though.
And let's be honest. Like a man had never. Have you? One of you guys ever like?
No,
thought about the day I get married, like stand there and.
No, but listen. I think the problem is I think from a modern standpoint, marriage is not worth it because we're not getting the women that we used to get. Look,
but that's why you have to find a good wife.
They can cook, but they drink as our fathers.
Oh
no.
My God.
But if you are
that's why you have to find a proper woman.
If you find a proper woman,
yeah, man,
she will treat you, and then marriage is worth it.
Yeah.
But when I look at the pool of dating today, man, it's only sharks and piranhas.
I don't understand where it's coming from, but like obviously, it's when it comes to marriage, a lot of girls right now they do want to get married.
When I look at you, I see what my father could have been if he was living today. Basically, single guy. I look at him, I see the same thing. Back in the days, you could marry somebody from your own street, but now somebody from your own street is flown to Dubai.
Yeah, it's mad. Yeah, it's mad.
So
it's mad.
And when she come back, she wants you to buy the same thing. But you broke.
Ain't happening, bro. Ain't happening.
But okay, let's say like this. Like, it depends how you look at marriage. As a man, like if you're religious, a lot of religious guys, they do see marriage as a way of doing things right in the proper order. Like before you get kids or before things get messy, you do want to get married. You do want to be in that space because
not only about that as well. When it comes to religion, the parents are very much involved as well. You know,
that's because you're showing respect to your parents when you actually approach them. Like in African culture, like if you think about even Christians cultures, I do know that back in Africa, it's very common. Like if you want to marry, if you see someone you like and you can maybe know her a bit, you don't really go directly and to her. Like you go through the parents, then when you get permission there, when you get their blessing, and then you guys have like a period where you guys can get to know each other and all that. That's like the proper way of doing it.
Yeah. Listen, if you're very religious and conservative, marriage is very good because it's the only platform for children to have a stable and. But if you're not planning to have children, I don't recommend it.
No, but like,
I don't recommend it. It's more headache.
Okay,
tell me what a woman that is married and a woman that is married cannot do for you.
For me?
If you're not planning to have children.
And no religion isn't involved.
Yeah. You have to think.
Now that's
either you marry
and religion isn't involved.
Yeah, definitely not.
Okay, then it's no different. But if you do believe and if you're a practicing guy or something, obviously
you guys are mad, bro.
It's only
you guys are mad with it.
Marriage is only beneficious if you are very religious and you wanna practice the family. You wanna grow a family in the right way, and it's a good platform for children not to be psychologically abused by the society.
If you think about it, when it comes to marriage. Have you guys actually thought about like how people like it depends on how you look at things. If you kind of marry someone, let's say I will use myself as an example. If I want to marry someone that doesn't really have the same values, the religious values at least when it comes to marriage, I think the marriage won't work. That's why I think that's why the divorce rate right now in this day and age is actually so high, because if you might marry someone without any religious context or like meaning to it, you're just making a promise to that person, and that can be broken. But if you kind of have religion involved, you're making a promise to that person, but also God.
It's not about just religion.
It's funny. It's funny you guys are being basing about religion all this time.
It's about values.
That's it.
Values is it's a good word to use actually, because religion itself, everybody believes in something.
No.
Yeah.
But if you're not religious,
even if you're not religious, you still gonna believe in something.
No, but marriage is a religious thing. If you're not religious, there's no point getting married.
It's true.
You can just shank.
It's true though.
There is people who have this not believing in anything, but they still marrying.
They're not
believers. They do that just for the papers.
Yeah, just for the papers.
And the papers, you come to a point you don't want.
And
it's so easy.
It's a government thing, government contract. Listen, I'll tell you a thing. If you're not religious, marriage is nothing for you. Like marriage is just a contract. Exactly. And then if you get a contract whereby you might lose 50% of your thing, that's a bad contract.
It's a bad contract.
That's a bad contract. But hey, I'm for marriage, for the kid and everything.
Exactly.
But don't make it about you, especially guys.
Why are you looking at the...
Listen.
The camera is up there, bro.
Doesn't matter. I'm looking at this video. I'm mad. I'm pissed.
This guy be looking
Anyway, listen. Tell us about what you think of marriage. I think it's a beautiful thing because you get to raise the family in a proper environment where you get your yin and yang, the female and the male energy, and then you get to give them different way how to grow and be successful in a society. Because we've seen the statistics, yeah?
It's not looking good.
Single motherhood doesn't look good.
Not look, man.
Yeah, so you have to have both parents or the father alone. Anyway.
I have a long way to go.
That's another discussion though.
Tell us what you think. Comment down below. Subscribe and
share. And we'll see you guys soon.
Peace, yeah.
Peace and out.